Back at it again. Today is February 12th, and we're about to do another aftermarket session. Today, I took one trade. I took one loss. It was a pretty small loss, and we're gonna go over that trade, why I took the trade, why I lost, what I could have done better, and any potential trades we saw. And yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna go over. Also, what we're gonna look at for going into tomorrow, and what's going on tomorrow. But basically, just like recap kind of what went on. We manipulated, and I got faked out. I thought we were going to draw to this low, and then we ended up taking this high before just selling off. And right now we're closing below this 1 hour imbalance, so that can tell me that the next draw on liquidity is probably this low. The next draw for me is probably this low, and you kind of have to see what happens in overmarket session, but yeah, overnight session, but yeah. So coming in today on ES, let's see where I was at. So we had this 15-minute imbalance right here. How do I make it a little prettier? It's not that pretty right now. Okay. So we had this 15-minute imbalance. And so with this 15-minute, what I was saying is, if we close above this, then I can assume the next draw is this high. But if we close and reject off this, I can tell that the next draw is going to be this low. And this is where I kind of want to get pickier as a trader and improve on my trading in this sense. Is that so? We came in, we're market opens right here, and we're respecting this imbalance. Like, we're creating a huge wick, and we're still respecting this. We're still respecting this, and then boom, this candle here. This is when I see that we're respecting this imbalance, and then that's when I think that the draw is going to be this low. So I go down all my time frames. So now we're looking at the 5-minute, and so this is when let's see, there was a okay. So this imbalance I was looking at on the 5-minute, and I'll tell you why this is not good. So I saw that we were we already blew past this imbalance. So I can tell you that maybe the draw is higher. So this is where I already messed up. I was focused too much on just one 15-minute imbalance. But bearish imbalances are being disrespected, and we're not really respecting anything. We're not really disrespecting, respecting anything. We haven't really created any imbalances, and then we kind of just pump up. So like there's no like good trade to where you could say that this was a draw. So we go down the 1-minute. I was highlighting that imbalance, the one that we were blowing past, we weren't respecting, but I was like, hey, look at this now. We're still respecting this. We're still respecting this. And let me try. I kind of forgot where exactly I entered, but this is what the 1-minute looks like. This is that initial rip, and then we displaced lower. We didn't really ever take out a higher low, but we swept internal, made another one, swept another high, and then this could have been a possible entry, but I don't even think so. This is kind of just like nicer price action. Come down in here, sweep this low, then rally off. I mean, I guess there's not. I don't really even see an entry to the upside, honestly. I don't really even see an entry to the upside here. But so we come down, and where did I enter? Oh, I entered right when we made that move up. So I'm looking, and see, we finally create this imbalance here. And this is what I really eyeing. And at the time, it was a bigger imbalance, and then it created a smaller one. So already this imbalance isn't as big as I wanted it to be, but I'm still in it here. Let me see. So I should have waited for okay. Yeah, then let's also look at what ES was doing at the time. So if we look over on ES, let's look on the 5-minute. So this was around the time when I was entering. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 equal highs here. 6 equal highs. And yeah, I'm still aware of this. So at the time we had this bullish imbalance right here. This actually would this would have been a good long. This would have been a great long. Actually a fantastic long here on ES. So we have these 6 equal highs. We're creating these equal highs. And I was like, if we blow past this first imbalance, then I'm looking to take a short on NQ. So already I was doing better. I was noticing what ES was doing. I was noticing that ES had these equal highs, but I didn't really take into account. Like I knew that would probably be a magnet, but I thought that we would draw towards this low, but on ES and NQ before we would come up and take those highs. So that's what I was thinking. So if we blow this imbalance, this is when I'm looking to take shorts, and that was kind of around the same time I entered my trade. But like this is a nice trade. You want to look at what would have been the better the good trade or the good decision is, say, if we blow past this second imbalance that's in discount, not premium. If we blow past this one, then I can look to take a short. And what are we doing on ES? Perfectly respecting this 5-minute imbalance with these stacked equal highs. Let's blow down to 1 minute. Let's see if there's a possible entry over here. Again, like ES price action just isn't looking the cleanest, you know. So we come down, sweep these equal lows, displacement higher, create imbalance here, don't get anything. Mm, mm, I mean, we don't really get like that solid. Like I wouldn't say like there's really good entry here either to the upside to target this high because you're looking for this high. That's what you're looking for. You're not probably looking to like take off up here. You know, like this is the low picking fruit, this low hanging fruit. It's probably what we're going to draw towards. And on ES, I don't really see that. But so what I did wrong today is I knew about the equal highs. So that's already an advancement. I'm able to read both of these charts at once, kind of. But this is where I see these equal highs, I notice them, and then I think that just because we blew this one fair value gap, we might draw towards this low and then this low before then taking these. Because I want to see this taken out before this. So overall, like we were insanely bullish, and we didn't have any SMT, we didn't have anything like that. Maybe 715. I think this actually might be SMT. Uh, yeah, it is an SMT, but it's not clean. See how it cuts through price? It's not clean. Start learning how to analyze higher time frames and mark out the key areas. Work your way down, and you'll see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's definitely something I need to get better at. I mean, I was just married. I was married to this 1 15-minute imbalance today on NQ, and that's kind of what got me chopped up. But yeah, we were forming SMT here. Another confluence. It wasn't clean though, so I wouldn't have added that to my bias if I was long bias anyway. So that's something to look at. And then towards the end of the day, we just sell off. Like we just completely sell off. Is there a possible trade here? We're forming anything up here? No. I mean, I guess there was like a 5 minute I kind of saw. I don't like that though, because is this just like a continuation sort of scalp on the 5 minute? But I don't like this because we already got this low. We don't see displacement in this fair value gap. Like I don't think that's very high probability. Next draw though, after we swept that low, was this fair value gap and this hourly, and that's exactly what we did. I manipulation move, and then a real move of the day. So technically, I don't want to say that, but so I had a bearish bias going into today, and obviously we ended up selling off. So there's that. I would have like my main thing I'm gonna be working on and working towards is taking the second entry. Taking the second entry, and just by taking the second entry, already, I'm trying to catch the low hanging fruit. Like I don't see any need to like, yeah, for real, for sure. Like we just wanted to sell off, I guess. So like I don't really care about like catching the perfect entry. Is my risk to reward as like is my risk to reward 7 to 1? Like I want to get like clean moves, and I want to get moves that I for sure have confidence in, and that I want to look for. So for example, if I were to have entered, um, when I did, like instead of taking this entry, the first entry, I would have waited for us to displace lower, then create some other form of structure, maybe put in possible new low, and then look to take the short off of that. But I don't. I think that this was like this is low probability because we already just swept this low. I didn't see that, bro. Imagine if I held my first trade, we would be banking right now. But I'm pretty. I'm probably gonna do like 2 more months of demo. 2 more months of demo for me, honestly, and then I think I'm gonna switch over to the live account. I'm not really in a crazy rush because I would say I'm at a point in my trading to where I would say I'm pretty strong emotionally within my trades. Like right now, there's only two outcomes: my take profit gets hit or my stop loss gets hit, and I'm not very emotional during my trades, and I mean, all it would just be risking my capital, but I want to become more confident within my edge, more confident with the draw, and more confident with what I'm trading and where I'm looking to enter before I actually risk my own capital. That's kind of where I'm at. And I think that is definitely attainable within 2 months for me. Like, honestly, within 2 months, I think I'm ready to go. I think I'm fired up. I think I'll be ready to go within the markets. It'll be a full year of me trading in April, like trading on with a live account, which honestly, like I would say I've only been trading for like 4 months, 3 to 4 months. Like if someone honestly, if someone asked me how long I've been trading, yeah, I've been trading for 9 months, but I don't even count that. I wasn't really putting in any work. I was kind of journaling. I didn't know my edge though, but I was just risking my full blown capital, like my hard work I was putting in. I was putting in like all these hours during school and then just losing that money at school. It's crazy. And the thing was, like, when I started trading, I wasn't a bad trader. Technically, I wasn't a bad trader. I won more than I lost. But my losers were like 5 times, maybe 10 times, maybe to like 20 times more than my winners. I would cut those winners short and I would add to those losers, which is exactly what The Best Loser Wins talks about. If you ever heard about that book, I read it. Honestly, I didn't think it was that good of a book. Honestly, that's my personal opinion. Because like let's be honest, like everyone trades differently, and the only I don't really recommend that trading book. because like all he talks about is like uh, adding to your winners, cutting your losers short. But like everyone has a different strategy. Like if I'm looking for the draw to be here, I'm probably not gonna add when it goes right here. That's when I know that price might reverse here. So I'm gonna take on my trade. I'm not gonna add to this here. But yeah, anyways, going into tomorrow, let's just see where we're at. Let's just see. On NQ, I'm pretty bearish. Pretty bearish. But I'm going to be very patient. Very patient. I am not going to be trading. I'm not going to be trading just to trade. I'm going to be looking to trade the second entry, the second best option tomorrow. Because I'm at a point to where like I don't think I really need to, like, especially I want to be more confident with my trades, and I don't need to be trading the first move. I don't want to be trying to make the most out of every trade. Because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get faked out, like I did today. I got faked out, and until I can build conviction, be like, oh yeah, this is the first entry. I'm gonna take this first entry instead of waiting. But yeah, so we have this hourly imbalance that I'm looking at, and we blew past it, so that can tell me that the next draw is probably this low right here within this imbalance, which is where I think we'll head, where I think we could possibly hit tomorrow. How we get there, I don't know. I would like to see maybe this inverse hold, and then maybe see like some draw here. Maybe we already hit this draw overnight. Who knows? But we're gonna be staying patient. Obviously, we kind of just created this big sell-off. We're in this order block, 15-minute order block, and we're about to see what happens. Let's look at ES too. Even though I don't really want to trade ES, it's a good gauge to look at. Okay, so on the 4 hourly, see like ever since I like even like started looking at NQ over ES, like I like NQ so much better, and that's what I'm going to continue to trade. Um, yeah, I don't honestly really don't know. A lot of my bias is going to be based off of what we open at tomorrow, what we're looking like at tomorrow, and I'll just see how we're open up tomorrow. We have CPI tomorrow. CPI. I'm going to trade. I'm going to trade CPI tomorrow. Um, just because I'm actually going to start pretty much trading all the news. Like if we have news, except for FOMC, I might not trade. But like even on FOMC days, like I'm still going to be looking to take trades, maybe just on a demo account. Because I believe now that I shouldn't really be scared of the market. Yeah, it's nice to have rules, but even if there are like big news days that I want to avoid, I'll just trade it on a demo. I'll just not trade any of my real money. Like that means going forward, because I feel like there's always ways to improve, even though it might jag up price action, it might make trades a little less predictable or whatever. I think that's still important to be looking at news and be trading news days, because those are how you're going to be able to see the market. And like any day in the market, any screen time in the market is is a day that you're improving, and a day that you're getting better. But like let's be real here. It's February. It's February 12th right now. The time this is recording. And I feel like I have been improving. I feel like I have been improving a little bit. And like I just got to put in a little bit more work than I was yesterday. A little bit more effort. Like even just like a little bit. It's just one of those trades that didn't work. Yeah, honestly, my trade wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad. But like I'm okay with taking those trades. Small loss, first of all. Small loss, great risk. not emotional, didn't get bent over shape over losing. It was an okay loss. I didn't try to like instantly get back in the market. I didn't try to force anything. I was like, this we just took this loss. Why did we take this loss? We understood the draw was higher, and that's okay. That's just me trying to build conviction and becoming a better trader myself. And then like the most important thing is just like not compare your journey to anyone else's. Like I open Instagram and I see like TGR trades, whatever other people posting. Oh, perfect read in the market, which like I'm young. I'm a baby into this game, and the thing is, it's going to take time. Like imagine my trading a year from now. Imagine my trading for two years from now. Imagine what type of trader I'll become. Imagine what type of person I'll become. Imagine who I'll be. Like I'm just so excited for the future and what the future holds. But at the end of the day, like none of that happens if you don't take action in the present. If you don't take action in the present, then none of the stuff in the future will happen. Because like I believe that now is important. Now is vital. Because if you don't use now right, how are you going to become better in the future? You know. And going throughout the rest of the week, uh, I'm going to be having that get better now, get better this session. Like every session, I want to see some sort of improvement. I want to see myself improving on some of my skills. I want to see myself improving on whatever skills I want to be building this foundation. And I feel like I have like a decent base right now compared to what I used to have. Yeah, for sure. Have you seen any improvement? Um, yeah, I have been, and I don't ever like try to tie improvement to if you're making more money. I don't like say you put on a green trade. I wouldn't call that improvement, honestly. If I'm being honest, I don't think that just like putting on a green trade is improving. But what is improving is having conviction with that trade. Even if you lost, having confidence within that trade and making sure that the trade that you took yesterday was similar to the trade you took now. That you have similar reasons to be in that trade and you understand your edge. And sometimes that edge isn't going to play out. And if you have a true edge, if you have a real edge, then it will play out more likely than not. Depends on what your edge is. Like what I care about right now is building a good base, becoming a good trader, and not necessarily focusing on the money, but look at like how I'm improving with my habits. Yeah, you look for the same thing. Yeah, if you're because when I used to trade, I used to trade options. I used to trade like Nvidia and Tesla just because those things move so fast. They kind of move like NQ, and like there's no what like I wish I could go back and change that, but I mean I guess I was just had that trader's itch, and I really wanted to make it. And I really wanted to make money. I really wanted to prove people wrong. I really wanted to like not prove people wrong. Like I don't really have any haters. I don't really have any doubters, but prove to myself that I'm able to get there. And that kind of ended up just like not going well for me. The best decision I've made so far, without a doubt, on this trading journey is one, um, creating creating my YouTube account. That's the best thing that's happened to me. That's the best decision I've ever made. And two, is switching over to a demo. Switching over to demo, like now I don't have that much pressure, but at the same time I also want to figure things out, and I also really do want to become profitable. I really want it. I want it, but it's gonna take time. Like I wish I could have it now, but that wouldn't make me become a better trader. I would probably lose it all, or I might not lose it all, but it's about the skills that you have. You know, like profitable traders have skills that you don't. But anyways, enough with me yabbling, dabbling, and doing. We'll be back at it tomorrow, right at market open. Maybe like 5 minutes, 10 minutes early, but I don't know. We'll say right at market open. We have CPI tomorrow. Gonna be a great day. Gonna be a fantastic day. Fantastic end of the week, actually. And man, I'm just so hyped. Like I'm so blessed, and I'm so grateful. So grateful with everything that's happened to me. Um, like, are you kidding? Like, I'm so grateful with the position I'm in, and do 10 minutes early. Maybe, maybe. The thing is, like, I don't really aim to take a trade like at market open, anyways, and I have so usually I go to the gym and stuff before, so I like that extra 10 minutes. I usually eat breakfast or whatever. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all have a blessed rest of your night, evening, whatever, wherever you live. But I hope you all have a great one.